Hello guys and welcome back to Wookie Multitude. Today I'm going to be doing a comparison of all these Hasbro Black Series helmets. In this video you're going to learn everything you need to know about these helmets before you buy one. And without further ado, let's get started. First things first, I'm going to be talking about the exterior design of each helmet. I'm going to be completely honest, I love all of these helmets, and honestly it's kind of hard, and this one thing that I have is mostly just a nitpick, but if I could change anything about this helmet, it would just be the battery packs on the back. It's kind of just, when you wear it, I feel like it's just loud, and everyone can see it, and it's not, it kind of just takes away from the overall screen accurateness. Starting with the Clone Trooper. This is by far my favorite helmet out of all three of these. Hasbro just did an amazing job all together on the outside, the inside. The battery pack's a little more hidden for the voice changer, but that's no problem for me. Moving on to the Stormtrooper helmet. I bought this one used, so it was a little dinked up when I got it, just some stuff on the dome of the helmet. But other than that, really it's just that lens. I don't know if you can see, but they're a little green, or like a green tint of lens. But when you put it on, it's black. So they fixed that somehow. I'm not entirely sure how they do it. Everything on this is printed. There's no external pieces that go together for right here. It is all paint. Moving on to the First Order Trooper helmet. Not really much to nitpick off this one. The battery pack is on the inside of the helmet, so that kind of deals with that for me. Yeah, altogether, the First Order outside is pretty fantastic. The only thing I would have changed is these lines all the way across the bottom of the helmet. I feel like they could have fixed that up just a little bit. But yeah, like I said, other than that, the First Order Trooper helmet is pretty clean. Okay, moving on to the interior design of each of these helmets. Interior, I know most people, it's not a deal breaker, and it's not a deal maker what the interior looks like. But for my purposes, I feel like the interior plays a pretty big part of buying a helmet and wearing a helmet. So let's get started. I think the Phase 1 Clone Trooper interior might be the best design for, honestly, any of the Hasbro helmets. The padding and then just the detail in this is pretty fantastic. Yeah, when you wear it, it doesn't bounce on your head. The straps fit on just perfectly, and that's really what you want in a helmet. So they nailed it for the Phase 2 Clone Trooper helmet. And moving on to the Stormtrooper. Okay, not gonna lie, the Stormtrooper helmet, I'm not a fan of their interior. I know this was their first helmet one of their first designs and helmets they released. What I don't like about it is it's all plastic. There's no cushioning. There's a nose piece, but other than that, there's no cushioning for it. Your head, for your sides. I actually had to take out the strap that goes from your forehead to the back of your head because my head's a little big. But I just don't like the Stormtrooper design. As most of you know who have subscribed to my channel, I do Stormtrooper 5K, so I ended up putting a Air Force helmet liner on the inside, so when I run, it doesn't bounce up and down on my head, because that became really uncomfortable. But yeah, I know it's the first helmet, but it could have at least put a little bit of cushioning on the inside of this helmet. Moving on to the First Order helmet. At least it's not completely just white plastic on the inside, and well, it's not detailed like the Clone Trooper is, but it's not as abundant as the Stormtrooper. Not much cushioning on the inside. I think it sets a little weird on your head, but that's fine. Yeah, it's completely plastic, but it's not as ugly as the inside of the Stormtrooper helmet. Okay, third thing on my list is comfort. And whether you're cosplaying or you just have these helmets for display, I feel like at some point you're going to wear them. And for me, comfort is a really big deal. And yeah, starting with the Clone Trooper helmet, the comfort on this one is completely amazing. As I said when I was doing the interior, it's completely padded on the inside of it, and the straps just fit perfectly, and altogether is just a comfortable helmet. I know I've kind of vented about the Stormtrooper helmet already. It is not comfortable to wear without this padding that I put in there, which is just, like I said, Air Force liner for Air Force helmets. So they just didn't do a good job, in my opinion, on the Stormtrooper helmet, comfortable wise and interior. But if you get some sort of padding on the inside, you should be good. So, lastly, we have the First Order Trooper helmet. I said it was all plastic on the inside, and it is. But the way that they have their straps on the inside of this helmet, from your left ear to your right ear, is a bungee cord, which neither of the other helmets have that. So when you put this on your head, it kind of just rests on the bungee cord, and it doesn't hurt to have your head on the plastic, which I really like. But it also makes kind of an awkward wear when you have it on, because the bungee cord moves and it's kind of hard to keep it tight on your head. But comfort-wise, it's pretty comfortable. I haven't ran in it like my Stormtrooper one, so I couldn't tell you from a runner's point of view how it feels. But just wearing it around the house and just having it on is relatively comfortable and not as bad as the Stormtrooper helmet. Okay, now I'm going to start talking about the voice changing capabilities. It's supposed to make you sound like a trooper, but it's just a speaker on the backside of your helmet. I only put batteries in my Stormtrooper one just because I have that a little more customized, and they honestly sound a lot alike. What it takes is just 3 AAA batteries and a screwdriver to take on and off the cover, and you're good to go. And I'll give you a quick test of what it should sound like. Roger, Roger. These are not the droids you are looking for. Call it what you will, but they tried, and at least there's some sort of speaker or voice changing ability in these helmets. Whether it sounds like a trooper or not, it's still kind of cool to have the choice to just use your voice coming through the front of it or your speaker. Okay, I'm going to be talking about straps. I know it's probably not an important subject matter, but the truth is they're all different in design. So let's get started. Starting off with the Phase 1 Trooper. I already kind of spoke to this, but even some of the padding, or some of the straps are padded. I don't know what kind of plastic they used for it, but the straps are just super comfortable and a little bit thicker. So I think even if it's tighter, it kind of just bends to what you need. Compared to the Stormtrooper, where the straps are just hard plastic that aren't very comfortable at all, and if you get it tight, it smushes your face against the nose piece, which for my case, running in it is a good thing, but if you want a comfortable helmet, might just take the straps out like I did from the forehead to the back. And then lastly, the Phase 1, or not the Phase 1, the First Order Trooper. Kind of spoke at this earlier, but from your right ear to your left ear is a bungee cord kind of strap, which helps it just sit on your head. Your head doesn't rest on the top of the helmet, and kind of saves you from headache. But from your forehead to the back of your head is just that hard plastic buttoned strap, just like the Stormtrooper helmet. So this one is just kind of the shape of your head, depends on how comfortable it is for you. For me personally, it is comfortable and I like it. Okay, last subject I'm going to be covering is something that might be important to you, but a subject that I have really no idea about, but I'm still going to give my 2 cents about it, and that is customizability. I don't have a costume and I'm not a cosplayer, but I feel like if you're looking for a helmet that you don't want to 3D print or you don't want to buy just plain, if you want to paint it or put stickers on it or whatever, I think the easiest course might be to get the Stormtrooper helmet. When you buy this, it comes in 2 pieces. The dome piece and then the face are split. So I think it would just be easier to paint or put stickers on the Stormtrooper helmet, whether these two are just one whole piece, and so chances of getting paint or whatever on it is just harder or easier. But also when it comes to the inside of the helmet, it's empty, so I think it'll be easier to customize it because there's nothing there. Thank you guys for watching. If you couldn't tell, the Phase 1 or Phase 2 Clone Trooper helmet is by far my favorite helmet. For me, it's just more comfortable and it just looks better. From the inside to the outside, it's just better. It's built different. But yeah, thank you for if you've made it this far, thank you so much for watching this video. And we're almost to 100 subscribers. Once we get to 100, I'm thinking about doing a live stream. I don't know if I'll just do maybe ranking all the Star Wars movies and TV shows or whatever. But if you have an idea for my first live stream, just put that down in the comments. And if you haven't already, like and subscribe to Wookie Multitude. Become a Wookie you know you should be. And remember, don't join the dark side. Join Wookie Multitude. And have a great day. Love you guys.